So good day everyone. Welcome to this live session. Yes, so tonight we are going to be talking about, or not even tonight, today, we are going to be talking about content creation, how to sell your content. Okay, it's going to be a really quick one. This session was meant for my inner circle. Yes, it was meant for my inner circle, but I decided to make it an open session. Okay. So one thing you can do for me is once you come in here, make a comment in the group. My face is quite oily. Make a comment in the comment section, okay? The YouTube comment section. Put something in the comment section in the live chat. Let me know that you are watching. I'm currently at work, but I decided to, bring out still out on time and do this because I've always wanted to do a lot on content creation. Good, good news. And it's been long. I showed my face on camera. I've been doing a lot of audio sessions, but today I decided to show my face. So, like I was saying, it's going to be a short discourse, and we'll be talking about creating content that sell. So you already understand what sales is. Over the past how many weeks? Think about 4 weeks. We've been discussing sales in my inner circle, and I'm currently wrapping up the whole teaching on sales. Okay, good news. Good news is the one I'm seeing here. Once you join in, let me know. Once you join in, let me know. Comment, put down the comment, your name, where you are viewing from. Okay. If you have questions too, you can drop them. It's going to be a quick session because I still have a patient to see. I have a patient to attend to. So, so like I was saying, it's going to be addressing content creation and how to sell your content. Okay, I'll be sharing with you simple tips that work. What you should know about your content. Maybe you've been selling something, maybe you've been into sales and you've not really been getting results like you wanted to or like you desire. You may not have been getting the results that you want. And sometimes the reason why those things are happening, the reason why you're not making enough sales, you're not making uh, good sales, or you are gathering leads that are not able to afford what you are selling. Sometimes the reason is just content. The broken link or the missing link is content. Okay, you can have good products, you can have good services, right? You can have everything set. You can have your flyer, your publicity materials and all. You can have all those things set, your landing page, but the barrier, especially if you are going organic, especially if you are doing organic, the barrier between where you want to be in terms of your sales target and where you are is content. Okay, sometimes the distance between your prospect and your account balance is content, or your DM is content. So I'm going to spend some time defining content creation and talking about the basics of content creation. I would like to know who is here with me. I hope I'm not alone. I hope there's nothing wrong here. Please let me know if you can hear me. Put some comments, hit the like button. I want to know who and who are following, because I know this has happened to me before, where I spend a lot of time teaching and teaching for me to get to like 10 to 15 minutes down, and I realized that the StreamYard is not really connecting to show my session to those who are viewing. Okay, good. I'm glad you are here. Okay, this was a very quick one. I already shared why I wasn't able to have my session yesterday, so I decided to do something now. Um, Yeah, so we'll still move on, we'll still go on with it. Like I was saying, the distance between where your prospects are and your DM could be content. Sometimes there are very simple errors, very simple mistakes you make in content that would not really guarantee the kind of results you are looking for. There are people that they write content that go viral. I mean, they post content, and what they post, you see their number of views and likes and all. 6,000 views, 2,000 likes, 1,000 likes and all. Then you find out that they are not getting leads. I mean, they're not getting people who are buying. A lot of people are coming to the comment section to say, I'm interested, or nice one, you look good. Okay. Welcome, Rita. Welcome, Chamaka. Good to have you here. So a lot of people are coming to comment. You look good. You look good. You are looking great. Nice flyer, nice picture, right? But they are not really making people buy. The conversion is not there, and it's going to be a lot frustrating if at the end of the day you are marketing. It's different when you're just doing your thing, when you're just being casual. There are different things. I mean, content creation for leisure or content creation for impact is different from creating content for income, creating content to sell, to market. They are different. Okay? And you must understand that difference. So there are some mistakes a lot of people make when it comes to creating content that is costing them their sales. Before I go on to those mistakes, let me go into content creation. Content creation is basically producing any form of content, any piece in any format, whether it's video, whether it's reels, whether it's articles, write-ups, texts, pictures, what do they call it again? Infographics and all, what have you. Anything that you push out there that people are going to look at, whether you are trying to educate or inspire or anything at all, is content. So whether you like it or not, you're already creating content. But what I would like you to do is, if you are yet to start, right? I want to get it right. I want you to do things right. Content creation is about you creating self-made content. It's about you posting, curating, posting, or let me say creating, curating, and delivering content that help you establish authority in an industry. Okay? Now, when I say creating and curating, I mean, it may not be something, it doesn't just have to be what you developed by yourself. You could bring somebody's content, resurface it, give credit to the actual owner of that piece of content or something. Okay? Then you can create your original content, which I usually advise. Whether you are starting out or you've been long in the game, at some point you need to start learning to create your own content. Enough of forwarding what this person said and that person said, and it's good to forward. I forward messages, I forward a lot of posts and helpful, inspiring videos and all. But you need to come to the point where people also see you as a thinker, people also see you as a creator. If every time people come to your page or your profile, all they see is shared, this person shared, or this person tagged you and 99 others, all those funny things, they're not going to see you as an expert. Those people you keep sharing their post, and they'll just see you as somebody who agrees, an agreeer, who does anything like that. Okay, so your own is just to see, oh, this is somebody that is doing well, let me rush and agree with him. So you need to start thinking like a creator. How can I produce helpful content that people will want to read, that people want to assimilate, people want to watch? Okay, before you continue with content creation, you need to understand the basic purposes, 5 major goals, or let me say 4 to 5 major goals of content creation. And I'll tell you how all these things play out. Number 1 is educating. And this is very important if you're a salesperson, if you sell anything. It's good that you use your content to educate people around things. I mean, on things around that thing that you sell. It doesn't have to be exactly what you sell, but you can educate them around those things. Now, as a physiotherapist, if I want to sell my brand as a physiotherapist, you know, one of the easiest things I can do. I mean, many people don't even know what physiotherapy means. Many people don't know what physiotherapy means. Many people don't care to know, right? So myself, me putting out an advert and just trying to get people to book my service as a physiotherapist may not make sense. I would need to start by educating them on what I do. I would need to start by educating them on what their pain is about. What is causing them that pain? How can they relieve that pain even before seeing the doctor or even before seeing the physio himself? Right? How can they understand what is wrong with them? I'm solving a problem for them mentally and emotionally too, psychologically. So I'm educating them around that particular thing, and they are beginning to associate myself, me, with authority when it comes to that thing that I talk about. Okay? You sell mobile phones, or you sell, let's say you sell food, right? So you can start telling people that your food is different from what they can readily afford because you do a lot of research and you're a nutritionist and you blend a lot of nutrients so that they can get good balanced diet from the meals that they purchase from you, they order from you, and your service is exquisite and whatever you. Okay, you can start telling people about the importance of watching their diet, watching the kind of nutrients that they take in, the importance of trying to balance their diet to avoid nutrient deficiency. Right now, I am educating, right? I'm not directly selling, but I'm educating. That's one of the goals, that's one of the purposes of content creation, educating your audience. Okay, educating. Let them know what's going on, let them know what to expect, find out their problems, their challenges, and use education to solve those challenges or to address those issues. Okay, it could also come in an informative way, like giving statistics of what is happening in this country or that country, what is happening politically, or statistics. It could be events. So there's something happening in China and you try to educate your audience, or there's a new way to receive payment from the abroad. But Nigerians have been banned from paying through PayPal or Paystack or whatever, and you're trying to inform people. Now, the goal of this is to keep people in the know, right? And the more they see that they can get real tangible knowledge from you, the more they bond with you and the more likely that they will buy from you. Okay. Another goal of content creation is entertain. Okay. You can do well when you entertain your audience. So you can find things that are entertaining to them that are also relating to the kind of thing that you do, the kind of business that you do, the kind of lifestyle that you are building or you want to create. What's the perception? What's the brand perception? What's the image you want to paint? Okay. How does it relate to what you're sharing? So you can decide to push that with your content, that by posting things that are, entertaining. You can repost comedy videos and all, make people laugh once in a while. Okay. Now, you can talk about, the next E, that's engaging, right? Engaging. I think I have like two other ones. I'm trying to remember what I even called them. I give them 5 E's. I'm trying to remember the exact way I ordered them. Educate, entertain, edify, energize. Yes, energize. And is it encourage? No, it's not encourage. So the goal is, the energize there is motivate. Okay, motivate and inspire your audience. There's enlighten or inform. Enlighten, motivate and inspire your audience. People are going through terrible things, terrible times of their lives. Okay, so it will do you a lot of good if you have an encouraging tone. You have a tone that encourages people to get up and start. You have a tone that encourages people to, ignore, or let me say, to overcome the shackles and pains of the past and move ahead and look forward. Okay, that's also one of the things you can add to your content to make it more attractive. Another thing is engaging. There are some celebrities who are into sales, and you watch the way they do their marketing. Okay, they create, sometimes they do reels, sometimes they do, what's it called, they do vulnerability posts, or they'll post something controversial. Why? Because they want people to come and drag them, and by dragging them, you are increasing their visibility. I'm not saying you should go and start posting controversial things, okay? But that's it. You can find ways, creative ways to engage your audience. You can ask questions, okay? You can ask questions, you can ask for recommendations, but you need to keep in touch with your audience. You need that back and forth to continue. Now, the where I would want to get to now is in the selling aspect of it. Are you following me? If you are following me, I want to see your comments in the comment section. Okay, the sales aspect of it. I have a mini booklet in content creation. I'll share it in the inner circle. So if you are watching this from the inner circle, just you can send a reminder. I'll send that in the inner circle. Okay. So the booklet is where I summarized content creation. It was just based on one question somebody asked me, and I summarized the whole of content creation there. It's going to do you a lot of good. Now, when it comes to content marketing, you should understand that the purpose is different. That's what's going to help you as a salesperson. The purpose of you creating content to sell is different. You're no longer creating it just to entertain or to educate or to inspire. You are creating this thing to make money, and you are making money because you need money. So I'll give you a simple guide. Then I'll allow you to go and practice and see results and fine-tune your own style. Okay? There are many ways to create content that sells. Of course, I've talked about paid traffic and the rest, so I won't come and start talking about those things here again. But you first thing is you need to be realistic enough. I'll be sincere with you. It's not an easy journey for most people. Okay, it's not an easy journey for most people. So you need to be realistic enough. You need to also embrace process. You need to give yourself some time for these things to take effect and for you to see results. But I would want you, first of all, to start thinking like somebody who wants to sell. Okay, go back to your page, go back to your profile, and take a look at it. Take a look at your profile and ask yourself, if someone stumbles on this profile, are they going to want to buy from me? Would they consider ever that this person is an expert, or this person is somebody who can recommend something I would love to buy? Okay, so you should be able to fill your profile with worthwhile information. You should be able to have your bio, your picture, and everything professional before we start talking about creating and posting content. And one thing you must know is that you can't pour from an empty vessel. You can't pour from an empty can. You can't give what you don't have. Okay, so the first things first, you must be filled. You must be content rich for you to give content. Okay, you must be content rich. You must consume knowledge. You must consume other people's content, especially people who market. Study them and see how they do their marketing with their content. It's different from leisure, just posting for leisure. It's very different. Good afternoon, Daisy. Welcome. Welcome. So, good. So, like I was saying, you have to learn to properly induct your audience into what it is you are trying to sell to them, right? It's basically there's a simple template, right? The headline, the body of the content, call to action. It's just like when you're learning copywriting and they talk about AIDA model, IDA model, and all. There are many other models, right? There's also freestyle. This is you just going out there and being just randomly creating content and pushing it out. So you ensure that your content makes sense. It is simple for you to communicate to your audience. Ensure that you are not using too many jargons that will confuse those who are coming to buy what you are selling. Okay, so you have a headline that would invite people to come and at least read, even if it's a few lines, and then they read through. In that reading through, that's where you get to induct them. That's where they get to properly understand what you are offering. That's where they get to know the benefits, the features and benefits of what you are offering. And then don't forget to call them to action. Now, there are many ways of doing this. You can go through direct copywriting method to write content and post on social media. You can use storytelling. If you learn how to write stories, if you learn how to tell great stories, it's going to be easier for you to sell. Reason being that as much as we want to be logical beings, yeah, we process with a lot of emotion. As much as we want to be logical beings, emotions can shut us down sometimes. Sometimes emotions may be what would help even uphold that logic. I don't want to be biased by saying human beings are emotional beings, we buy by emotion and justify with logic. No, that's not what I want to say. As much as I know there are a lot of researches and all that going on and people claiming that humans buy based on emotion and justify based on logic, I don't really agree with that because that's not me. You are coming to me to just come and keep preaching and teaching emotion and infusing emotion into your sales message just so that you can catch my emotion and I'll buy from you. You are gone. I won't buy from you because of emotion. Okay, so as a good content marketer or as a good salesperson who is using content to sell, you must be able to create a fine distinction or a fine blend of logic and emotions for you to be able to sell, especially to sell to stubborn people like us, like Nigerians. Okay, you have to be able to generate content that will appeal to both my logic and my emotions to sell to me. So you need to be able to communicate the need. Some people will just come and post flyer of what they are teaching, and they're like, join my public speaking training, blah blah blah, just 2,000 for today. 2,000 naira for today. Join the public speaking training. It's going to discount will expire tomorrow and nothing else. Come on. You can tell a story about how somebody lost their interview because they were not good with speaking. You can tell a story, a real life story of people that you have directly influenced or impacted upon, and they have results to share. You can tell stories about yourself. That's one of the ways to make the story relatable. Okay, so those are the things you can do and put in place. Okay, then let people know the benefit of what you are offering. Let them know how good you are. Credibility is also important. Let them know how good you are. Let them know how good what you are offering is, the quality of what you are offering, in such a way that they know that if they should miss that opportunity, they've missed something huge. Okay, who is King White? Who is King White? I'm trying to figure out who it is. So your comment. Welcome. Welcome. Please drop your name, your real name here. I'd like to know who joined. So you're welcome, King White. So like I was saying, You have to be able to be objective about what you are talking about. Okay, don't assume that, oh, because we are so passionate about this thing, everybody should come and jump in. No, be ready to test and retest. Be ready to know what is not working and find an alternative, right? Now, okay, thank you, King White. He said he's enjoying the session. I'm glad to hear that. So, like I was saying, be ready to test and retest. Find what is working, find what is not working for you. Now, you have the headline, an introduction of the content you are writing. Okay, if you want to use storytelling format, you can use a simple character crisis close. I developed that format. 3 elements of a good story: character, crisis, and close. I've listened to so many people talk about storytelling, and I was able to deduce that these are like the 3 most important aspects of a good story. So who is the character in question? The character may be you, maybe somebody you've helped. When you are selling, it's more advisable to use somebody that you've helped, right? So you can ask your people for testimonials, your customers for testimonials and all. You can ask them for testimonials, and you can use their testimonials to make stories and let them approve you sharing that with their names. Else, you may have to change the name and use name withheld, or not the real name, that kind of thing, and share. Now, the character. What was the crisis they experienced? Okay, character, crisis, solution. Or let me say, I used to use another C. Character, crisis, there's something C that comes in. But that C, another word for that word that I used is solution. So, character, who is the person in question? What's their journey like? Where did they encounter a crisis point? Okay, now something came in contact with them. There was something, a piece of content, a course, a what is it called? A program or something came in contact with them from you. So that's where the solution comes in. That's where the epiphany comes in. How did their journey change from this to this? And how did you come into the equation? You put it into that. And then the close is where you now start calling other people like your character to come and receive the help that you offer. Okay? It's simple. I've tried this and it worked for me a lot. Okay? You can tell stories, you can post interesting stuff, and don't forget to call to action. Right? There should always be a close to your message. If you are writing content to sell, sometimes what you are selling may not even be product. It may not be so tangible. It may not be a tangible product. What you are selling may be your brand. It may be yourself. Sometimes you get a lot of views on your posts, views on your reels, but they are just views. They are just views. They are volatile. They are passing. The reason they are passing is because you refuse to call to action. Now, this may be the one thing that will change the game for you forever. Call to action. Call people to action at the end of your post. Let them do something. Follow me, or connect with me, or send me a WhatsApp message, or comment down below, and I'll respond to your message. I'll send it to your DM or something like that. Okay? Comment and I'll send you the link to book a one-on-one session with me, of which I have taught you how to close deals when people come to your DM. I've taught that in the inner circle. I've taught how to close deals with one-on-one conversations. One of my mentees actually applied what I taught and closed a very fantastic deal. And I'm like, each time I hear these things, I get so excited. I mean, I hope it's not the voice that I lost yesterday that wants to lose again. It should calm down. So whenever I hear these things, I get so happy, I get excited, and I just want to keep seeing and hearing these results. Okay, that's why you are here. Get the information, go out there, implement, try it. No matter how crazy it seems, no matter how basic or simple it seems, sometimes all you need is a voice to get started. Is that push to go and start something, to go and sell something, go and market something. Okay, like I was saying, sometimes it could be intangible. It could be just you saying, follow me, connect with me. Okay, but don't forget to call to action. Join this group, join that group. Let them take one step closer to the sale. through your content. Content creation is a journey. See it like a journey, a vehicle. You are pushing your audience from interest phase to from attention to interest to desire and then to taking action. Okay, it's more like copywriting. Copywriting is just a little segment of its framework of the real thing, content creation. You are educating, you are inspiring, you are spending time. I don't say every day, as often as you can. You are being consistent. Let me use the word consistent. Consistent doesn't really mean every day. Oh, welcome, Theophilus. Consistent doesn't really mean every day. You can be struggling and laboring to post every day, and you burn out, you get tired, and you are done. You can't even do what you want to do again. So it doesn't mean every day. Consistency could be coming to post when you can, but ensuring that you post as often as possible so that people will know that you are there. But if at any point of your life you feel like you need a break from social media, you don't want to post, you don't want to go out there, you don't want people to see your face, you just want to be backdoor and pray to your God or read books or have fun or reunite with family and friends, that's perfectly fine. Don't feel guilty. That's fine. When you have all the money, you can hire people to do all those things. When you are not there, in your absence, you can hire people to do that. You can get volunteers to do that for you. If you are influential over people's lives, that they can volunteer their time and their energy and resources for you, that's fine. Okay, but don't feel guilty for not showing up every day. But you are showing up as often as you can to let people know, to create a sense of awareness. See, content marketing is about subconscious conditioning. You are strategically positioning yourself as an authority in the mind of your audience. Let them begin to know that when it comes to this area, leave it to me, I can handle it. And let me give you this tip, let me give you this strategy. Whatever you are trying to market, please create content that is consistent with that thing. I don't mean picking one niche in terms of mode of delivery. Yes, you can. There are ways to get attention or attract people to what you are selling. You can decide to devote 1 week talking about that same thing, just to create a sense of consistency and flow for you, to make it easy for you, right? To make it easy for you. And then people don't have to scramble to say, oh, which one do I even buy? Today you are talking about branding, and the next second you are talking about personal development. You're listing 4 different courses at once. I'm still trying to build my interest, and I'm seeing many things, and I don't even have money. So they are stuck in that valley of decision. I understand that. Especially when you are not creating a package. I understand that, but that's not what I'm talking about. In terms of mode of delivery, now I see people who claim to be public speaking coaches and they want to market public speaking. I do that too. I do that because I have built authority. People have seen my face, they've heard my voice many times, right? But if you are coming out, if you are yet to get that kind of awareness, you may want to do a lot of that thing that you say you want to sell. You are a book writer, or you are an editor, or you are a book writing coach or publisher or whatever. Please create more written content. Let people see the way you write, and please be professional about it. Not going to Facebook to type a long list of jargons filled with incorrect grammatical blunders here and there, massacring the language called English, and expecting people to still come and register for your class, buy your book, or do this or that for you or with you. It's not possible. It's not going to work. Okay, so you have to be competent enough, then confident enough to show your expertise through your content that has to be delivered in the mode very similar to the format of that thing you are selling. Public speaking coach, please do reels. Please make videos, even if the videos are on YouTube, like this one I'm doing now. Maybe I'll cause it. It's just that I'm not so comfortable. I'm holding my phone on my hand and it's shaking, and I'm at work. I still have a patient to go and see. So it may be a bit uncomfortable for me, But that doesn't mean anything. If I want to crop it, I'll still crop it. I'll crop this part out. I'll put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram, put it on Twitter, put it on LinkedIn, on wherever, TikTok. If I want to, yes, I can do that. It's my content. I have the right to do that. Okay? I'm trying to deliver more content the way that communicates my expertise the best. I've seen people who call themselves writers, writing coach, writing what is it called? Writing masterclass, publishing, article writing, and whatever. And they never write anything. The only thing they do is to come and post happy birthday to this person, happy birthday to the other person, post their picture, post their fine pictures, do one video that has nothing to do with writing. They're not talking about writing, just come do one video and then they go. Or they try to market that thing. Okay, you're trying to market a writing masterclass, but you've not really written anything. Every time you come, you want to share, you want to do reels because you feel it's easier for you to do reels. You feel it's easier for you to do live videos. It's not consistent with your mode of marketing. I mean, with your product type. And if it's not consistent, people are not going to buy. Because people are always suspicious. What does this guy really have to offer? Huh? What does he have to offer? If you have not heard my voice before, if you've not heard me speak, if you've not heard me deliver before, it's going to be hard for you to believe that this guy has anything to do with public speaking. Like if you just come to Facebook and you see me write, you see my writings and you upload my writings, they're good to you. Yes, you can buy my book, you can read my book, you can listen to me talk about writing, you can read my articles, you can try to learn how to write from me. I've had a lot of people reach out to me to learn how to write. A lot of people, like a lot. I've had, in fact, that's like my most most sought offer. Unfortunately, I don't even offer writing classes yet. Because people keep seeing my content. People keep seeing my writing on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and all. So I didn't have to market any writing class, but they came to me. Why? The format of what they are looking for, the format of delivery that I use suits it. The format of content or the format of product they are looking for, my delivery style at that point that they are coming suits it. I have seen people who position as public speakers. If you see their profile picture, hot profile picture, fantastic, professional. They write and write. When they write so well. You come to their profile, their bio, expert public speaker, trained and certified public speaker in this and that and all that. They keep blowing their trumpets. Then when you finally stumble on their video somewhere by mistake, you're like, oh boy, no. I don't know if you've encountered that kind of situation. Someone has been posting and posting and posting, expert leadership coach, leadership blah blah blah, leadership this or motivational this, motivational #1 motivational coach in Africa, in the world, and all that. And when you finally stumble on their video, they can't even pronounce anything correctly. I mean, it doesn't make sense. You know that those people have been scamming themselves and scamming people all their lives, trying to manifest or whatever you call it. Okay, so you have to ensure that you are also doing due diligence in terms of delivering in line with the format of your product that people are looking for to buy. And when I say product here, it's generic. I mean, whether it's coaching, whether it's intangibles that you sell, whether you are selling land, whether you are selling property, you are selling knowledge, you are selling anything at all. Okay? But if you are into the knowledge space, ensure that you are using the format of what you want to sell. What do I mean by knowledge space? Digital product creation, public speaking, education, teaching, training, consulting, mentoring, and all that have to do with knowledge sharing. Ensure that it goes hand in hand. That's one of the ways you build credibility and authority fast. Okay? So yes, we've hit the 40-minute mark, and I would love to use the remaining 5 minutes to take questions. I really have to run along. So 5 minutes, I'll take questions. Any question here, I would answer the question. I can take one question before we dismiss. So let me know. I want to know if you really got value from this session. So drop what you gained. Drop what you gained. If you joined this session, maybe you are watching live or maybe you are watching as a replay, I would love to see that in the comment section. Take a moment to go to the video, just hit the like button. That's what I want you to do now. Hit the like button now. Hit the like button. You can share this video. It's going to be open. I made it open for everyone, not just those in my inner circle. I decided to make this particular teaching open. There are many other videos that are locked on YouTube because they are only for premium access for my inner circle members, for those I'm mentoring. Okay. And if you want to join my mentoring program, I'm calling you to action now. Okay. You've worked with me in one way or the other, you've attended my class, you've read my book somewhere, read my content, and you feel like, yeah, I really want to be close to this guy. I really want to learn more from you. I want you to mentor me. Yes. So it's time for you to also decide, make a decision to do something that's going to better your life. You know, this is what you want. You really, really, really want. Then come for it. Come for it. Okay. So you can send me a message on WhatsApp. Let me see. I'm going to type my number. Let me quickly type my number. So I'm counting. I'm counting down. It's like 4 minutes to go. So yes, I'm going to type in my number for anybody who wants to be in my, yes, no, not this. Who wants to be in my inner circle? Okay, if you are here, you can send me, you can comment in the group. Not group, just comment down below so I can see. Comment down below. Good. Ensure that you gain value before selling your products or services. Beautiful. You're welcome. You're welcome, Choma. You're welcome. So let me type and then put it off stage. This is my number. Okay. So become get mentored by. Okay. So this is my number. If you want to get on a mentoring relationship with me, you want me to hold you by the hand and journey the journey. We've been doing a lot. And we'll continue doing a lot. My mentees have been setting groundbreaking. Oh, beautiful, Master Kobe from Ghana. Interesting. I'm happy to have you here. So this is my number on the screen. Yes. So you can chat me up on WhatsApp or call me and let's talk. If you know that, yes, you really want to gain more, you got value from this. This is like a fraction of what I actually deliver in my inner circle. It's a fraction. Okay. So we have hours and hours and hours and hours of learning, and I keep pouring out as I learn. I do a lot of programs. I pay for a lot of programs. I pay premium for my learning, and whatever it's in this head, I don't hesitate to share with my inner circle. I will always go the extra mile for them. Okay. So if you want to join my inner circle program, you can get in touch with me. Come along. You still have a long way to go. A long way. You're welcome. Good. So you can reach out to me, King White. You can reach out to me on WhatsApp. Okay, send me a WhatsApp message now before 3:40 because I'm going to be leaving now. So send me your WhatsApp message, and let's talk. Okay. So I'm even going to I'll offer you a special. I'll give you a special offer. I'll give you a special offer for joining this particular call, this particular session. I'll give you a special offer. Now, good. Good news said the points I mentioned are reminders for her to keep giving value. I learned to consume value, to give value, tell stories that people can relate to, leave calls to action. Beautiful. Beautiful. Keep doing that. Don't forget, if you are selling something, remember to call people to action. If see, it's just like being hungry, right? And coming close to a tree, and you see fruits in that tree, very beautiful fruits. I mean, delicious fruits. And you admire the fruits. Oh, this is beautiful. This is wonderful. Ah, nice fruits, nice fruit, wonderful fruits. And after admiring the fruit, you go. You've not gained anything. Okay, I'm just trying to paint a scenario. It may not be the exact picture, but that's the way it is when people come to your profile and they are like, ah, nice one. They come to your post. Ah, some of them will even start getting distracted. You post a flyer, they will leave the flyer that you posted and the amount you posted and everything you posted. They are looking at fine woman on the flyer. You are looking beautiful. You are looking, you are enjoying. Do giveaway. That's what you'll be hearing. One of the reasons that happens most of the time is because you did not call them to action properly. Okay, so you must be able to be specific with that. Join the program now. Okay, 20 people already in class. You can pay and register now. 500 people seated in class. You can register with the link in the comments. Do well to rush to the link in the comment section and register, or you can comment and I'll send you the link. That kind of thing. I know there's a lot of regulations now when it comes to algorithm and all, causing a lot of all these people that will build their platform and be causing a lot of trouble, looking forward to ban up and down. So I understand all those things, but at the end of the day, you still need to call people to action. Okay, that's how you get people to come closer to you, and then you close them on the deal. So this is where I would love to end it for tonight. Okay, have a wonderful night. I keep saying night. I keep saying night. Have a wonderful day. See you day. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.